Cultural exchange. What is this? What the heck did I just walk into? Cultural? Do any of these look familiar? If I see the Citadel, Turian VI.
It's an honor to meet you, citizen of Andromeda. My people are the Turians. It would be a privilege to tell you about them.
What? Oh, this is like history stuff, I guess? Okay. I don't know how much of this we're gonna check out, but now that we have left the Nexus for a bit, and I guess there's been time that has passed that they started to like open up more things. There's probably a lot. There's probably a couple of new areas that we can go to on the Nexus. Like this, for instance, this was not something we could go into when we first arrived here. So I don't know. It's probably going to be pretty lengthy. Mass Effect Wiki doesn't have her credited, and IMDb lists most of secondaries as additional voices. I don't know. Maybe it was just a really small role. Like that, the guy that did Vernon Roche was like a very small role. And that guy, the guy that he's actually played is dead because all we saw were recordings and the video playback sort of stuff. So I guess it's so small they didn't want to be credited. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Okay.
Turians are a highly disciplined race who value service to others. No one places personal needs ahead of the greater whole. Public works serve as a focal point of our society. We believe it's our duty to better our species.
So I guess this is for people that didn't play any of the previous Mass Effect games, and this is their first time playing a Mass Effect game, so they're like, what the heck are Turians? Well, let's put something in the game for the first time players, I guess. Your homeworld? What's the homeworld called? We went to it in the third game, or we went to the moon. I forgot what it's called. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Where do you come from?
Turians live on a planet known as Palaven.
Palvin, yep.
The atmosphere's weak magnetic field shaped our evolution into the life form you see today. Our signature carapace, the hard exterior shell you see on Turians, is actually metal. It protects us from the intense rays of Palaven's sun.
Cool. Okay, this isn't as long as I thought it is, but that was the homeworld. What about the history? Probably going to talk about the First Contact War and all that stuff, I imagine.
What's Turian history like?
The history of my people is proof that peace eventually wins out. Disagreements among species turned into lasting friendships. When Turians first met humans, there was a misunderstanding between us that could have had disastrous consequences. But with patience and restraint, humans and Turians eventually joined together in a mutually beneficial partnership. We look forward to doing the same in Andromeda.
Okay, I guess we can listen to these because they're not too long.
The pleasure of meeting you has been mine. One that I hope other Turians will soon enjoy.
Cool. Can't talk to this guy. That looked like it could be Vancouver, maybe? I don't know. This guy looks kind of N70, but it's not working right now. Krogan, Asari, let's go with Krogan. The Citadel? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hi there. Thanks for stopping by. I'm a Krogan. Are you interested in hearing more about my people?
Sure.
Okay.
Of course you are. We may look scary, but don't let that worry you. It comes from living on a harsh world. We're a species that knows how to thrive, even under the worst conditions.
Homeworld, Tuchanka.
Where do you come from?
An ugly rock called Tachanka. No sense lying. It's not a planet most people want to visit. We had predators, nasty weather, and not much else. But it gave us our identity, forced us to adapt and evolve. Everything about us is built for survival. How many species do you know that have a pair of spare lungs just in case? Or 4 testicles?
4 testes? I didn't know that. Okay. Your history.
What's Krogan history like?
Colorful, you might say. Growing up in our neighborhood, only the toughest survived. That usually meant a lot of fighting. You'll hear stories, so no sense covering it up. We once had a great society, but I'm ashamed to say, we squandered it. It's why a lot of Krogan are here in Andromeda now. They're the smart ones, the ones looking for peace and a fresh start.
And everyone that isn't smart, well, they didn't come to Andromeda.
Thanks for chatting. We're all looking forward to meeting our new neighbors.
I'm Jan Garson.
Alright, let's go to Asari VI.
I welcome you.
Tell me about the Asari. Tell me about Thessia. Did you guys rebuild, or did you not? Being honest and being an ass.
About the rich diversity
Testes.
derived from the Milky Way galaxy.
Welcome, native of Andromeda. My people are known as Asari. It would be my pleasure to tell you about our kind.
Okay.
Very well. Asari are the oldest civilized race in the Milky Way galaxy. Among my people, diplomacy and cooperation are prized over war or conflict.
Homeworld?
Where do you come from?
Asari come from a planet known as Thessia, which many consider the crown jewel of the Milky Way. It's a thriving world blessed with prosperity and peace, and the center of the largest economy in the galaxy. With the high concentration of element 0 on Thessia, Asari evolved powerful biotic abilities. It is considered a hallmark of our species.
Last time we saw Thessia, it was in ruins, pretty much. Wonder if they ever rebuilt it.
What's Asari history like?
Thousands of years ago, we played an important role in founding the Citadel Council, the seat of government for our home galaxy. In the ensuing centuries, Asari placed great value on cooperation and collaboration. Many species look to us for leadership and guidance. Due to our lifespan, sometimes reaching 1,000 years of age, we are patient in our decisions and prefer long-term solutions over short-term gains.
Cool.
Farewell. We look forward to forging new bonds with our friends in Andromeda. The wisdom you share is our reward.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation.
Alright.
We're glad you could visit.
Citadel, it's next. What can they possibly say about the Citadel?
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government for many civilized races in the Milky Way galaxy. Here, the Council deliberates on matters of state. It is a champion of the common citizen, eager to help those in need. As with all political institutions in the Milky Way, conflict is rare. Peace and cooperation are the rule of the day.
Initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I
That's
welcome you to the
it?
Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
That's it. Okay, this is interesting. We have Solarian there.
Enjoy learning about the
We got a couple more things to check out here.
derived from the Milky Way.
Human VI. Okay, Human VI. Note the image behind him. Looks like it could be Earth. Maybe Vancouver. And let's walk back over here.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation.
Can't talk to this person.
Glad you could visit.
Same image, right? Hopefully that opens up a little bit later.
Don't hesitate.
Let's talk to the Solarian first.
Friendly peace ambassadors.
Greetings, inhabitant of Andromeda. I'm a Solarian. I'd be pleased to tell you more about my species.
To learn more about
Yes, but not while the screen's bumping up and down, so I'm gonna step back.
Maybe later.
Certainly. Feel free to return when you...
Shh. Okay.
Greetings, inhabitant of Andromeda. I'm a Solarian. I'd be pleased to tell you more about my species.
Okay.
Solarians are considered among the brightest scientific minds of the Milky Way. We're known for our quick thinking, technological savvy, and intellectual powers of deduction.
Now, I gotta be honest, I don't remember what the Solarians' homeworld was, but we did go to it in Mass Effect 3. A lot of the homeworlds, I'm realizing, we went in Mass Effect 3. Um... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Where
I
do you
forgot.
come from?
Solarians originate from a world known as Surkesh. It's a tropical planet
Surkesh,
covered with
yeah.
oceans and rainforests. As an amphibious species, we're at home in Surkesh's lush jungles, but with our technological advancements, we can adapt to nearly any environment. We look forward to studying the wonders of Andromeda and the rich diversity our galaxy has to offer.
The history of the Solarians.
What's Solarian history like?
Cooperating with the Asari, we were the second species in the Milky Way to help form a galactic government, the Citadel Council. From time to time, we also guided other species, such as the Krogan, to better channel their natural gifts towards worthy pursuits. It's our belief that the careful application of science and intellect is the key to improving the quality of life for all.
Alright.
It's been my pleasure. Rest assured, the people of Andromeda have nothing to fear from Solarians.
Human VI.
Hello there. I'm a human being. If you'd like to know more about my people, just ask.
Yeah, because I don't know much about humans.
Okay.
I'm new here.
Humanity is a diverse species. You may notice different skin colors or religious beliefs among our people. Yet we don't let those differences come between us. We'd rather celebrate our diversity, rather than fight.
Don't be racist. We're not prejudiced, is what he's saying. Remingtons, I'm starting to forget all the trilogy names. Can't even recall what was the Turian homeworld called. I mean, it's a good thing that we are forgetting these names, because that means that we're not really thinking about the trilogy anymore. We're taking in all that Andromeda is throwing at us. But yeah, I'm occasionally forgetting stuff too. And the Turian homeworld was called Palaven. But we didn't actually go there in Mass Effect 3. We only went to Palaven's moon. Which may or may not have been named. I don't remember. Homeworld.
Where do you come from?
Humans come from a planet called Earth. It's a beautiful blue world, with everything from oceans to jungles, snowy mountain peaks to deserts. It's also an oasis of biological diversity. Scientists calculate Earth contains nearly 9 million unique animal and plant species.
History.
What's human history like?
Humanity is a young people compared to many of the other Milky Way races. We didn't discover spaceflight until much later. But what we lack in age, we make up for with enthusiasm and a pioneer spirit. We'd like to think we can teach our fellow travelers a few new tricks.
Alright, so pretty much boring.
I'm glad you stopped by. Next time you see a human, ask about ice cream. It's one of the many great things we bring to Andromeda.
Whoa!
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you.
That's
to the
pretty
cultural
cool.
center. Please have a look around.
This culture place is pretty awesome. Okay. So we've got the outpost and arcs to talk about, or here.
From the Milky Way galaxy.
Cultural Center Liaison. Da-da-da. Oh, that's right. Did the Fear the Walking Dead episode air yet? Yep, I watched it last night. Did you watch it already, or has it not come on yet? And also, Guy Fieri isn't here, so we can't talk about stuff yet.
This is an outpost for Milky Way colonists arriving in your galaxy. They come seeking a fresh start in Andromeda, yearning only for a land they can call home. If you encounter an outpost, feel free to drop by and say hello. Your new neighbors are eager to make
I'm
friends.
Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you.
Brevity says it's probably on, like, right now. Oh. Well, hopefully you'll be able to watch it later on.
People who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
Mothman, what's up, man? What up?
This is Ark Hyperion, one of several ships that made the long voyage from the Milky Way galaxy to Andromeda. The thousands of colonists aboard have come in peace, united by their dream of a better life in your beautiful galaxy. You need not fear their arrival. We are all citizens of the universe, eager to be your friend.
Speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors.
Garson? Oh, that's the Jinn lady.
You may have an
Let's talk to you.
about your own culture.
Oh, I can't talk to you, apparently. What? Wait, what? Okay. So wait a minute, I can talk to you, but it has to be like...
On behalf of the Nexus,
I saw the button to talk, there it is.
please have a look around.
Pathfinder, I'm glad you could stop by. Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
You'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from
What is this place? Even though we listen to every single VI, I don't know.
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
It looks like she's about to do the smooth criminal lean. She's starting to, like, lean a little bit. Any info on the Ket?
Have you heard anything about the Ket?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be inviting here anytime soon. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
Tell me about yourself.
How did you get this job?
I was a sociologist in the Milky Way. While there were plenty of cultures to study, the books on them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard about the initiative, I signed up right away. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges, I couldn't resist.
All right.
Thanks.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends in the cluster and send them our way. And when you have a second, check back with me on a favor I'd like to ask.
Why couldn't you just tell me right now? Why would I have to come back? I'll come back and ask you when I'm leaving. I'm not gonna do it right now. What did Garrison say? Or Garson?
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Sure.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means our Pathfinders have done their job and made new friends in the galaxy. Welcome to the Nexus. But I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them.
Your intentions? Why come here? That's that first. Why come here?
Why did you leave the Milky Way?
I get that question a lot. Many of us have a deep curiosity that needs to know what else is out there. Our own Milky Way is just one tiny speck in a universe full of mysteries.
Uh-huh.
And speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda was a call to adventure I could not resist.
Basically for adventure. Okay, your intentions?
What are you planning to do in this galaxy?
Great question. I'd be worried about that too. I can assure you, we have no hostile intentions whatsoever. We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. We're eager to learn about new cultures, new ideas, and share our own with you. But we understand trust needs to be earned, no matter what galaxy you're in. And the initiative looks forward to doing just that. Thank you for taking the time to listen. On behalf of my fellow Milky Way travelers, we couldn't be more excited about what the future holds for all of us.
Don't hesitate to speak with
Welcome
one
to
of
the
our friendly
Cultural Exchange Center. Please have a look around.
There have
We're just getting things up and running.
you may have.
Already did. I hope you get that one down there working. That looks pretty N7-ish, so yeah. Oh, this is the top floor. Oh, now we can come up here. Okay. Alright, well, let's go in here, because I have no idea what the freak's going on in here. What is that? Tech lab? There's that. Common area, upper floor. So before, this is all we could do. Now this stuff is up here, is open, so that's cool. I guess we'll save it. Then we'll come in here. New discover. Station Tech Lab. Oh, come on, man.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these vaults from the surface?
Suvi.
Rachni engineers mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows probably had the same idea. Wouldn't mind a seismometer reading, though. Sam, any chance?
I have no idea what's going on here. Dr. Aridana.
Byzantine, crystalline. All the nodules intertwine.
They're like very dark in this tech lab here. Research station, is this where I can make stuff? Yeah, okay. So just without coming onto my ship. I might want to look at that a little bit later.
The light wavelength of the planet might help me.
Of
Talk
course.
to you here in a bit.
I hope you find the methane you seek.
Well, I could just...
Andromeda's a way better name for a galaxy than Milky Way, says Mothman. I agree. Yeah, I don't know what genius named our galaxy.
Hello, Pathfinder. A
Hi.
moment.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve.
What's up with that
They
music,
concern
though?
strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Who's having a dance party? You guys hear that? Ba-doo-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo-doo. What the heck? Alright, so one thing that I don't like about this game is that they have multiple, like, idle conversations happening. And sometimes when you're listening to one conversation, you're going to see subtitles pop up from another one and not hear it. And I don't understand why they did it that way. It seems pretty messy. Like, we're hearing, like, dance music right now in game. I don't know where it's coming from. But it's like, why am I hearing that game? Come on. It's worth looking into.
That could be a ship, or even turbulence in the Scourge we should know about.
Given the complexity and the security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
The firefighters. Run the equations at Sam's node. Okay. Can I talk to you about other stuff?
The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder.
Oh, heck
There's
no.
more they can do.
Not listening if I'm
Sorry,
looking
Doctor,
at
don't
my
have time
head.
right now.
Then may you be safe, Pathfinder. My idea can wait.
Again, don't like the way that conversations are handled here. Great, now I can't talk to you again, huh? Come here, stop running from me. Wow. Okay, so because I didn't want to talk to you, I miss out on that? Wow. Who thought that was a good idea? Seriously, man? Alright, well, we'll probably have to come back here and check it out. Once we move to another area. Man, the FPS is all over the place here. Hate it. Forgot about this little tool. What's happening over here?
These power outages make no sense.
Power outages. Hydroponics. I don't know, Ted's pretty busy. I had left it alone. Blah, 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 blah.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't for the life of me find the cause. Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important things to do.
True. Nah, we'll help you out, bro.
Power to the Nexus is pretty important. I'm happy to help.
That's great, because I'm at a loss. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
I guess we're doing that first. Alright, we'll go back that way in a second. Hydroponics. Who is this dashing dude, says Remington's. Some guy named, like, Sharpo or something. I don't know. That looks like more stuff over there. Fine, I'll go do this mission then. Task broken wires. Wait, what? Probably in here. God damn the FPS.
DNA? Are you sure the scan isn't contaminated?
I'm certain, Professor.
Then, Sam, we need more data on life in the cluster, whatever you can find.
Scan to assess the nature of the damage.
This is a standard Nexus laboratory incubator. Physical damage to base has exposed cabling, causing power fluctuations. So that could be a thing. Let's go farther over here. Back into the cultural exchange. See what's going on here.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
Oh, maybe it's underneath.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of
I didn't see anything over there.
the Milky Way galaxy.
Twitch keeps buffering today. It's definitely on Twitch's end because I haven't dropped any frames. That sucks. That happens to me sometimes. I don't understand why.
Scan to assess the nature of the damage.
Ah, okay, it's right here.
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors.
Investigate points of failure in
Any
operations.
questions you may have, and eager to learn
Okay, so that's another part of the area that we're not in yet. Wait, what? Down below? Yeah, that's in a different section. Okay. So we're not ready to go there yet. We're still looking at stuff up here. So let's go back over to this way. We're gonna check probably, I guess, up top first, and then go down and check that. Because this is a new area on the Nexus here. I don't know what all this is. They're all locked doors. I haven't closed my Discord, but Twitch just ain't happy today. Aren't they gonna start showing some E3 stuff this week? Like towards the end of the week, because E3 is like, I think some of the press conferences start on like Saturday and Sunday and all that stuff. Because I always, when E3 comes around, I pretty much never stream on those days unless, you know, there's press conferences in the morning and then nothing else is happening until later on that evening or something. Then maybe we can sneak in a stream here. But I don't know if I need to check to see when all the E3 stuff is happening, because when it's happening, I'm not going to be streaming. I'm going to be watching that. So I think probably next week is going to be, like, at least the first 2 days of the week are probably going to be like not on schedule. It's 13 to 15, so a bit over a week. Okay. Yeah, I usually check out all like the press conferences and stuff like that, so I don't really care when they like show stuff on the floor and things like that or whatever. It's pretty much just like the big announcements and the press conferences and stuff, so I'm probably take those days off to watch that. But I'll know more, like when I look that stuff up or whatever. And see like what all the times and all that stuff's happening. The Vortex. Dr. Camden. And that stuff there. I usually watch Total Biscuit and Jenna commentate over it. Snarkathon. Not sure if they're doing it this year, but it's hilarious. Yeah, I've been watching. Well, a lot of people that I like watching, they have a show called Dropped Frames, and it's like a weekly show where they talk about games and a little bit of streaming, and they have guests on that are also Twitch streamers and stuff like that. And they always do a thing. They've done it the past 2 years where they get together. They get a bunch of streamers. They watch the press conferences and all that stuff. They talk over it. They talk afterwards. So that's what I'll probably be watching. Not the thing itself, but it's always fun hearing people's opinions and all that stuff. So that's what I'll be watching.
Just when I've balanced the air mix, another Yahoo has to come wandering through. Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
I'm leaving. That's not very polite.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on the Nexus.
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food, and water. A frail green line between us and oblivion. We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
But be more welcoming, let's say that.
If you welcomed people, you'd have more hands to keep everything running.
Quite astute. If you'll forgive me, perhaps I could begin with you. I need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should acclimatize to them. Bring me any plants you find. You'll have a bounty in return, and my thanks.
Collect plant samples. Okay. That's something we're going to have to figure out when we're exploring planets and stuff.
Pathfinder.
Alright, let's go with the Vortex.